This is Samantha from Samantha's Cricut Creations. I am going to be making a birthday card for my dad. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take off this layer that I would like to use on the card. And you can see that a little bit better. And since this is a card for my dad, I want to try to make it as manly as I can. So I'm going to go ahead and use this craft paper color cardstock, or card base, excuse me. And this is a card base that is 5 by 7. And I believe this is a Paper Studio brand card base. And so this will fit nicely on my card, but the first thing I'm going to do is take a splat mat piece of paper that I have here and take some Tim Holtz Distressing ink, and this is in Walnut Stain. And I'm just going to come in here and ink up these edges. The edges on this are like this almost the same yellow as in here, so kind of just darken them up a little bit, give them a nice distressed look. And I distress 2 different ways. I either do it like this, or sometimes I'll put my page down and run it like this. And this sometimes helps when to get into some of these other corners. And sometimes I also might rough up a little bit extra on some of the edges, just so that they're not all exactly the same. Alright, so now that our edges are all nice and distressed, I am going to stamp on this. And since this part I'm going to have on, when I attach it to the card base, it's going to be 3D adhesive squares. I'm going to go ahead and stamp on this first. It's a little bit easier a lot of times to stamp first. And I am going to use my birthday stamp set from Pink by Design. It has a lot of different just versions, fonts of Happy Birthday. And I really, really like it. There we go. And I think I am going to use kind of this westernish looking one. Pull that out and find a block. Hold on just a second. I'm going to move the camera. I have my phone sitting on my normal stamp block. Didn't even think about that. Alright. Alright, I'll put out some Memento ink. And ink that up. Get out a wipey. That's good and inked. Get rid of all this extra ink that I don't want. There we go. Better coverage. Alright, and I'd like this to go as much in the center as I can eyeball it. When you're stamping, if a stamp doesn't fully stamp, the trick is to put something squishy underneath, and I always forget to do this until it happens. And what had happened is, if you can kind of see, it didn't fully transfer, and so a good easy thing to use is just a mouse pad. So now I have to line my stamp back up here. And I was able to get it to transfer all the way. And to give this card a little bit of color, I am going to just wrap some twine around it before I attach it's a happy birthday sentiment now, and I thought a neat twine would be this red, white, and blue twine, and this is something that I purchased from Pink by Design, and that's where all of my twine has come from. It's their sampler pack, and I'm just going to take this, and I saw this trick, someone else on their blog had done this. They just took a little bit of ATG and ran it down the center like this, and put the twine end like that to hold it, and just wrap it. And I thought that this was such a neat way, since my sentiment is going to be there anyways, you won't be able to see that, and I thought it was a pretty cool idea, so I'm borrowing it. And just wrap however many times you want. There's no rhyme or reason to this. I just want to give it a couple more wraps. Okay. And then take some scissors and snip it off. And then bring this, try to get it to where you can also attach that to your ATG that's there, or whatever adhesive you used. And I'm just going to kind of spread these out some. Alright, kind of a neat look. And the nice thing is it's on the inside as well. Okay, now we're going to take this here and put some adhesive squares on it. And probably just one in each corner will do, and I ran out of those. Luckily, I have another package close by. There we go with those. Take the backs off. Alright. Now we can take this. It'll help if we line it up straight. Alright. And press that down. And there we go. Now we have kind of a manly-ish looking card. And then for the inside, I'm just going to leave it blank, and that way I can kind of just write a note in there to my dad. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye.